Popping guys, you got your boy Nandra here back at it with yet another video. So for this video, this will be my Summit Seraph concept games. Now unfortunately I only have like 3 games to show you for you guys, but obviously speaking, when I do go ahead and stream later today, I will go ahead and cover some of go ahead maybe possibly like play the game for a few amount of games, and just this way you guys can go ahead and see the majesty, the majesticness of this deck firsthand, live. But yeah, but getting on into it, so like I said, I have 3 games to show for you guys. I would have had like 5 possibly, but I forgot people like conceding to like silly things beforehand, so like the games aren't really worth showing. So I played versus Dragon, Blood, and then the two Haven games, people played that out, so that's kind of cool. And then Forest and Portal, they did not, they like scooped on like turn 1, turn 2, or whatever, on some like silly stuff. Anyway, so let's go ahead and start off with the Dragon game. Now, versus Dragon, I feel like I'm pretty fine, honestly. I also feel like I messed up this game, and that it was definitely a winnable game. I just decided I just did not want to win, and that's not good. Alright. So going first. Now going first is pretty good for me, because I'm like less punished by Marwyn. It actually becomes more annoying for him to deal with. I mean, granted, both either going first or second, they're both kind of awkward for him to deal with, because he's probably not gonna understand like what he needs to do. But yeah, I go and toss back everything, including the Moria. Now Moria would have been pretty good because I didn't know what my 3 cards were gonna be. However, Moria in this matchup gets me a lot of value, so I was like kind of reluctant to toss it away, because I feel I had like equal chances to pick up Globe, and Globe would have been fine. It would help brick me. I do go and play the Legendary Fighter here. It's not bad. It's just a nice 2/2. If he plays a creature, I can just go and scripture it, and then give my Legendary Fighter Bane, which is pretty nice. Now here, I do pick up a Globe. Now, honestly, I probably should have just dogmaed this, honestly speaking. Like, because I would have drawn so many cards there that would have been fine. It's not like I didn't know I was gonna play. It's not like I didn't know I was gonna play Marwyn the next turn anyway, right? But I don't know. I just didn't do it. And here we see him play the Craving Splendor, so I already kind of know that, okay, well, it's definitely not Jerry Dragon. It's probably just a regular dragon, so that's like fine. That's like the aggro mid-rangey type dragon. So I go ahead and drop the young Marwyn here. It's not bad at all. I go ahead and draw a card. Next I'm drawing 2 cards. I'll also be getting a nice bird as well. So I do go ahead and pick up the Aether. The Aether is nice because I get the curve right on into that. You then play evolve Xyella again. Like this is why doing this going first is pretty good, because like they always just evolve Xyella and then I can't really do anything else. So like the best they can do is just like suicide, right? So he then plays Singer. I'm like, okay, sure, that's fine. Yeah, so he plays the Singer, and like here I get to do stuff. I just get to like start making plays. Alright, so here I pick up another Featherfall. I go ahead and I just Aether here. Honestly speaking, it might have been also correct for me to possibly have ramped again, but I chose to go ahead and play Aether here, just so I can go ahead and play Serenade Hind. I play Serenade Hind here just because like it's a 5/8 or a 5/8 that would become a 5/7. I get to draw a card. I also get to like dictate tempo for the game as well, which is also important. So I go ahead and do that. I pick up a Moria. The Moria is not a bad pickup. I have 3 creatures. Next I can possibly play Summit if I feel so inclined. Here he starts off with the Serpent Drake. I'm like, okay. Into this Disdainful Reckoning, I'm like, oh, okay. He then evolves it, I'm like, okay. So then go ahead and trade. And then he passes. So is this turn that I'm like pretty sure I just like fucked up? I don't know what I could have done differently though. Cause like I'm pretty sure you always like Featherfall here, as well as Scripture possibly, but I don't know. So I believe what I decided to do is I decided to go ahead and just attack first, ask questions later. So I go ahead and drop the young Moria here. Okay, no, I figured it out. Okay, so what I needed to do here is, because like we know for a fact, we know 100% this man is just gonna play beside next turn. So what I needed to do was I needed to play the second Moria, right? And we play second Moria. I need to play second Moria, play Globe, then play second Moria, then Scripture, leave this alone. Because he's definitely gonna play again. He's definitely gonna play the Poseidon. but I believe I decided to go ahead and full clear here. This is actually a mistake. The reason why this is a mistake is because, again, Poseidon comes out and just like drops me on my fucking neck, and it's like a problem. Because I don't have the tools to get rid of all of it, right? So I have to just like I just like leave it in play. Or conversely, if I was going to do this, I needed to keep the legendary fighter alive and use the scripture instead. Yeah. Okay. So we figured it out. We figured it out. And then there's just, you know, like learning from your misplays and learning to just, you know, become a better player. Alright, so he now has a 7-4 and some 2-3s and whatnot. So here, this other turn, this one's also important as well. Instead of going for the seraph, I needed to go for the, instead of trying to go for the seraph, which is like pretty ballsy, honestly. Because I was just sitting here, I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm at 20, how do I die here, right? But I died to double Ozzy to Haka, so that'd be a problem. Anyway, so I should have just gone Moria, Scripture, Marwyn. It would definitely been the better play, because I pull a 50-50 to remove that. If he can't kill me with this, that I've bought myself a lot of space to be able to just like play the Seraph anyway. I also don't even have to evolve either if I don't want to, or I possibly could and then play the Seraph like that, and that'd be fine. Just, you know, it'd be the safer play. But I decided to just, you know, I tried to go for the win immediately, and that was a mistake. Because here he plays the Apostle, then drops a Craving on it. I'm like, oh shit. Because now, as you see here, I'm literally dead to Ozzy to Haka. He now just needs one Ozzy to Haka to kill me. Whereas I could have like full cleared that and had a 6-5, which would have been pretty good, because it would have opened up the door for me to play the Seraph afterwards anyway. Yeah, because here I do, again, I do pick up my 3rd copy of Legendary Fighter. I go ahead and just Globe, Scripture, things like that, clear the board. But it's not enough now, because I am just so far behind. Yeah. Thankfully, like, the Galm nerf is live, so he can't just kill me with Galm. It has to be Ozzy, and it has to be, yeah, it would have to be either Ozzy, or it would have to be, like, double trigger plus Apostle one more time to kill me. But you see how, like, I brought him down to 5, and how, again, like I said, like, there were, like, obvious misplays that would have, like, let me play the game a lot better. Yeah. And this is, you know, after playing Morrowind to go ahead and, like, ramp both of us, and he ramped again, right? So... yeah. So we do take an unfortunate L there, but again, like I said, there were definitely things in which we could have improved upon, and that's just, again, one of the things you have to like do as a player in order to, like, you know, figure out how to get better, how to stay better. Okay. So going on into these Haven matchups, because like these are the games in which which I feel like I played well, especially the second one, like. So Haven at the moment is kind of like the rogue, or like I guess like the mysterious Rider X type deck or class at the moment, because like you never really know what people want to play. And I know right now many people are like, yeah, you know, Tenko's gonna be really good with the Celestial buff, but I don't know. Like whenever I face Haven, I just sort of expect to face some of like a little bit of like everything. And so I pick up the nice young Apostle of Repose. I am going first, however, so this was my first game actually getting to play Apostle of Repose in Constructed. So I was looking forward to just, you know, testing it out, seeing how it worked out for me, and just, you know, extrapolating what I could do with it in the future. So I'm gonna drop the young Globe here. Globe does unfortunately pick me up another Hourglass. I'm like, yikes. So it does pick me up Hourglass, and like having a 3-2 rush isn't like always the worst thing, but it is kind of unfortunate when you're versus the class that doesn't play creatures, so you just have to use these as things from like burn removal on, which even then, again, still not awful, just not what I wanted. Alright, so here we do see a little bit of like anti-synergy with that of the Hourglass and that of the Summon Temple, because I could just clear this here, but I don't. One, because I'm drawing 2 cards and I believe the Marwyn. 2, because if these things get to attack phase, I'd rather just them be able to attack phase, right? Now here it's kind of funny because he plays Moria. Now Moria in 3 actually kind of cucks Marwyn, because you play that and then their Marwyn gets a pop first before yours does, or sorry, then their Moria gets a pop before your Marwyn can like put in like a lot of work. But yeah, so here I go ahead and after some deliberation, I go ahead and play Lorena. I realize that, oh, I'm gonna evolve Apostle. I'm gonna evolve whatever it is I pull off the whatever it is I pull off the Aether. Now here he trades or yeah, he trades with his Pegasus Dualahan. Now the Dualahan's actually super annoying. However, if I find Marwyn would actually cuck that, so it's actually really funny. But you'd have to Marwyn first before you to remove the aimlets. This way the Dualahan wouldn't come back. Now he does kill the Legendary Fighter, which honestly I think is, I'm not gonna say it's a mistake, but I disagree with it. So I go ahead and play the Apostle here. The Apostle here is really decent because I can go ahead and just push 2, clear off his guy. I dropped the Young Summit Temple too. The reason why you drop the Summit Temple here is because even though it feels like a waste to do it, because you're like losing damage, technically speaking, if the bird's alive, if the birds stay alive, you have to remember that you're not actually losing the damage because like those birds are 100% dying. 100% are they dying? Like, if not next turn, then turn after next, right? So he does snipe the healthy bird, which makes me kind of sad because now this 1/3 bird is like useless. You then play Star Torrent to get a clear plus Scripture. Like, but the damage is done here, right? Like, you see how he like had to dedicate his full turn 5 just to get rid of my board? Yeah, like that's what we in the biz call, you know, pressure, right? That's so much pressure. Now he's just in a bad spot, a truly just tragically bad spot. I pick up a second knight, but now, you know, the damage is done because like, oh, I get to go ahead and just evolve my hind, pick up another card. He burned a Scripture, he burned his Evo. So even if he clears this, the question is like, can you put up a ward in order to block me from just, you know, being able to just like drop some knights on your ass, right? You can't. Like, unless your like next card is exactly Aether, but I don't think it's Aether. Now mind you, if it is Aether, I'm in a tragically, comically bad spot. But we know it's not gonna be Aether. Like, we know. He plays a Featherworm Descent here. I'm like, okay. I was pretty surprised. I didn't realize that people still played that card, but it doesn't matter because yeah, we pick up the 3rd knight, and that's how you know. That's how you know the game wants this man to lose, because we pick up the 3rd knight and we just go ahead and just drop it like it's hot. Anyway, so now he's at 7. Now he won. He has to have Moray plus Darkin here, and the Darkin would have to snipe the knight to even have a chance. And even then, he's still dead to second knight in the back. So he's always just dead here. Yep, and he just scoops it right on up. And that's just, you know, a game of, oh, well, when you're going first, see how you can like apply pressure sometimes. Did we Marwyn that game? No, we didn't Marwyn that game. It's just the Apostle just came through and just like super good. Yeah. So after that game, I was like, yeah, you know, the Apostle is definitely just, you know, a win in my book, because that was a lot. That was just crazy. Like the Apostle, he literally just like dictated his entire turn 5. His entire turn 5 was just like, oh, how do I get rid of this Apostle? And that to me is just like, you know, definitely 100% value right there. Like, just value town. Right. So this is gonna be the 3rd game. So again, another Haven matchup. Now, I didn't know what to expect because, obviously speaking, like, you, again, like I said, like, from Haven, you see a little bit of everything. Now, I know my boy Ultpre, like, he did kind of, like, popularize this Jerry Haven list. Now, so I was, like, kind of wondering, okay, is it going to be this or is it going to be Tenko? Because, like I said, I know a lot of my friends have been like, oh, yeah, you know, Tenko is, like, is going to be hotness. And I'm like, I'm not feeling it, but, hey. So I'm going second. I don't mind going second. I've never really minded going second that much unless it's like versus aggro. I go ahead and Globe picks hit Morias. Morias are not bad because they just like become cycle and they just help you like dictate plays. Now here he invocates City of Gold. So at this point I know he's either now Jerry or I know he's like the weird like Tenko, or he's like the weird like Summit. Or not, is Summit? No, he's like the weird the weird amulet based tempo Haven that like also plays Seraph as like top end. So I go ahead and I play up my my Unicorn Knight to go ahead and grab the Unicorn Spear. I like grabbing the Unicorn Spear here because, again, like the deck he's playing, it plays a lot. Well, the deck I think he's playing, it plays a lot of beefy creatures in the mid game. From that, you know, one countdown Carapace, you know, 1 countdown like Beastly Bow, things like that. Now here he Black Inscriptions again. And then he plays Lyria. Now, when he plays Lyria, I now know, oh, he's just Jerry Haven. Okay, all right. So my countdown trigger disappears. I go ahead and draw my 2 cards. I'm like, hey, you know, let's go. I pick up a copy of Knight. Now I believe this turn I just go ahead and play Moria here. I don't play Marwyn just yet because I want to save Marwyn for later. I go ahead and I just play another Unicorn Knight. Just, you know, stacking up my hand. Just, you know, stacking up some bread. I go ahead and grab the Unicorn itself because I now know because he's Jerry Haven that this game is gonna be a little bit slower. and I actually might need the healing as well, just because, you know, Jerry pings and the like. Now here he plays Lyria. I'm like, okay, sure, that's fine. So go ahead and go face for 3. Like, he does burn an evolve there, that's fine. But it's like nice for me because now he's down 2 evolves to my 1. I go ahead and I just drop the young Marwyn like it's hot. I go ahead and get a free trigger. Now I do actually want to win this 50-50 and snipe the Lyria herself, in which case I get to keep my creature alive. But unfortunately I missed the 50-50, so I have to burn the spell shield and then go ahead and kill the Lyria. Now this is nice overall because it prevents him from playing Jerry here. Well, prevents in the sense that, like, if he plays Jerry here, the Jerry has to suicide, that he's out of Evos. I still have 2 more Evo points, so that does kind of constrain, you know, things he would like to do. He does go ahead and take the bait. He still plays Jerry anyway, and of course you will go ahead and see him drop the Young Evolve because he has to be afraid, I guess, of like me healing, which is like it's a thing that can happen, right? So he does sack his guy here, and that's fine. So no Jerry ping for him. I'm now freely allowed to play the Unicorn because, like I said, I literally knew this was going to happen. So let's go ahead and drop the Unicorn on my face. I could have evolved here, but I didn't want to tell him anything, so I just like left this as a 5/5 because he can't. It's really hard for him to get rid of this, I think. Now here he counters with his seraph because, you know, he went first, and he makes the seraph a 9/8. And this is pretty spooky, but I'm not gonna kill it. I'm not gonna kill the seraph this turn. I'm just gonna counter with my own seraph. I'm just gonna go ahead and evolve my Unicorn, and now go face. So now there's 2 seraphs in play, and you're like, oh, well, you know, Russian roulette, you know, who's going to win, who's going to die. But right now, I'm actually favored because I have heals, and he does not. Or if he does, his heals are a lot harder to come by, so I'm just going to smack him in the mouth for 7. This way, telegraphing that, oh, if I have Knight, you die next turn. Now here, I get pitfalled. I'm like, okay, sure, that's fine. But he's supposed to adjust the seraph. He does actually kill my seraph off immediately. I'm like, wow, okay. So then he smacks him in the mouth for a 9, or really 11 if you count the Jerry proc too. So I'm now at 7, like, oh my god, yikes. Okay, so this turn I'm like, oh, okay, well, if I had another amulet in play already, I'd be able to go dogma into kill, but I don't want to do that just yet, nor do I want to drop the dogma Nor do I want to drop the dogma because I knew that I wouldn't have mana no matter what to play the to go ahead and just like do this in the first place. So I decided to just go ahead and do this way. Although technically speaking, dropping the dogma first is better, but I didn't do it because I decided that now I'm gonna go ahead and kill the seraph. Like I actually have to kill the seraph this time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill it here. The other reason why I didn't do this is because I also knew that I wanted to apply pressure on board. So this way, even if he has Spell from Grace, he's pressured to both remove the seraph before I can trigger it myself, or enter the board. Because again, this way he's dead on 2 different fronts. He's dead if I draw Summon Temple. He's also dead if the seraph is allowed to stay alive and he doesn't drop his tongue here. So this is you know what we call attacking from 2 different fronts at the same time, which is like something that like seraph can do if you're playing this variant. So here he plays Dogma. I get very, very terrified. I'm like, oh shit, does he have the triggers? Is he gonna be able to you know, turn this on? Is he gonna be able to kill me? He then drops the Fall from Grace on my guy, so I now knew that, oh, I never die now. He then plays Apostle of Repose. Alright. So this turn is kind of funny. Because he played that creature, he's actually gonna lose. Which seems weird, right? Because he played a creature, he's gonna lose and get punished. But here I go ahead and I do a bunch of like bad ordering things. Obviously speaking, you should really play the Lorraine Holy Water first, but I didn't do it. Because I knew that I needed to heal. I knew that I needed to heal no matter what. I also knew that I needed to get rid of the Apostle in a way that like let me do things in a nice way. But yeah, I had the chance to draw like twice. I didn't take it both times, and that was kind of bad. But anyway, you see me start healing my face. Yeah, I heal my face because I know that I'm gonna die if I don't. So I just heal my face up. It's like nice, right? I think I heal for 1 as well. I then gonna drop the Young Scripture. Yeah. So now I have a full board. My board is also technically immune to Proto Baja, because what would happen is that Jerry would trigger first because Jerry was played first, then Proto Baja would trigger. So as long as I don't lose a 1 and 4, Proto Baja will not kill me. Because I'm at 9, nothing he does kills me either, unless it's exactly Summit Temple plus Knight, in which case, damn dude, you know, damn Daniel, you got me. But I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the case. Now here we see him drop the Young Sanctum Keepers. I'm like, okay. Then he placed the Sagathon, and I'm like, oh my god. So had I not healed for that one additional point, I would have just died there. I would have taken 8 to the face. But damn, we got it. Yeah, like honestly, the healing so much, I only did it out of like instinct, just because, you know, again, like when you play for a while, like you kind of learn to do things like, you know, subconsciously, and that was one of those games where things like that kind of you know, paid off. I'm like, oh, let's go and, you know, listen to our instincts a lot more. But yeah, we are able to take it. And that game again was pretty fire. I really enjoyed playing that game a lot. But yeah, so those are the concept games. Again, if you guys want to see more of this section, just, you know, let me know down in the comments, or just, you know, like leave a high view count. If you leave a high view count, I'll also, of course, you know, go ahead and take that into consideration as well. So yeah, but yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like and hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.